Йоу, guys, всем привет, это Константин, клуб английского языка Высшей школы экономики. Наконец-то хорошие новости, мне удалось немножко разобраться с софтом, и теперь мне проще выпускать видео, потому что я могу использовать свой background, зеленый экран и ставить San Diego State. Что в этом видео я хотел бы рассказать тебе? Мы готовимся к следующей встрече, которая проходит в субботу, и тема этой встречи будет история, story, basically history. И сейчас в этом видео я разберу основные вопросы, которые будут на встрече. Некоторые вопросы могут быть другие, но тем не менее общая часть вопросов будет такая же. И скажу, что здесь можно добавить от себя, в каком направлении вести беседу и так далее. Напоминаю, что клуб английского языка — это прежде всего networking, это общение с другими людьми и улучшение своих навыков английского языка. Тем не менее, некоторые идеи, направления мысли, которые я скажу сейчас, могут быть полезны. Итак, пробежимся немножечко по вопросам. Сейчас я сделаю демонстрацию экрана, и мы их разберем. Итак, значит, history. What century would you like to live in? И это основной вопрос. Что здесь можно сказать? Okay, so what can you say here? Here you can talk about the era or period of time that you would like to live in. And you don't have to be very, very serious because, the choice is huge and it's impossible to travel in time. However, I want you to choose a time period which is the best in your personal opinion. It might be the beginning of the 20th century or the end of the 19th century, maybe 1960s or 1970s. So try to think about this period and try to think what you like about it. Also, I'm sure that there will be a lot of people who really enjoy living in this period of time, such as myself. So what should you say in this case? Of course, you should prepare the reasons why you enjoy living in this period of time. So it might be internet or technologies or technical progress in general and different opportunities to travel, etc. However, with that said, I want you to think about other time periods as well. So even though you might like this, current days a lot, I still want you to think about other periods of time that you would like to live in using time machine, traveling there, and spending time in this period. So think about at least 2 or 3 more periods of time that you like and explain why you like them. Okay, let me switch into Russian right now. Здесь, в принципе, можно записать какую-то информацию даже на листочек бумаги, если хочется получше подготовиться к клубу, но не слишком много, потому что, я напоминаю, клуб — это прежде всего импровизация. Но тем не менее, если ты хочешь по максимуму выжать из этой встречи, то я рекомендую сделать записи и использовать их в процессе в том числе. Okay, let's continue discussing more questions. So, do you like to study history? And what century would you like to live in? So, basically, yeah, it correlates with the main direction of our conversation. So, here I want you to remember history class in school and how much you liked it. So, did the teacher motivate you enough to study the subject, to read books? Were you good at memorizing dates and periods of time? So first, I want you to remember this experience. Second, try to remember the course of history and different periods of time that you enjoyed the most. That's basically what I want you to think of. Next question. How were people different in the past? So this is more a philosophical question because on one hand, a lot of people believe that people haven't changed, and the psychology, the instincts, the motivation has always been the same. And on the other hand, some people believe that a mindset of a modern person is totally different from the mindset of an ancient person or of the person who lived in the medieval. So try to think about it and basically state your opinion on that, because the arguments might be really different here. And I'm not telling you my opinion right now, so we'll talk about it during the meeting. Okay, so next, describe a famous person from history that you admire. So history knows a lot of mighty characters and great people who did a lot in terms of the progress, and some of them were destructive pretty much. However, there were some people who created something new, or they were just very famous, attracting people with their charisma or something like that. So try to think about these famous people. This might be actors if we talk about the 20th century, or maybe some famous writers, politicians. So choose one person and describe them. Try to describe what they were like and what they looked like. Well, if there is some information about that, and of course what they did and what makes you admire them. All right. And we'll discuss also the next question, which is whether it is important to study history, because again, some people claim that it's really useful and necessary. However, the others assume that it's a waste of time. So what's your opinion? What's your point of view on that? And studying history involves a lot of documentaries. I mean, this is one way of studying history. You might either read books or be an archaeologist and take part in excavations. However, just for a regular person who uses internet, I think documentaries might be one of the best things to do, because it's not energy consuming, well, not that much, and you can know a lot of new things. So I want your opinion on documentaries and what documentaries you have seen, which of them you enjoyed, and what topics might be interesting for you to discover in the future. Okay? Okay, I'll switch back into Russian. Итак, я переключусь снова на русский язык. Я надеюсь, что основные моменты были понятны касательно того, что мы будем изучать на встрече 31 июля в 18:30. Желаю удачно подготовиться к встрече, естественно, поучаствовать и хорошо провести время. Опять же, напоминаю, что встреча — это networking, это не только эти вопросы, но подготовленность по этим вопросам поможет тебе провести эту встречу более продуктивно. И мы будем на связи. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.